and just for keeping going back to a new regular show review. And if y'all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And we are back with the next 2 episodes of season 4 of regular show. And we start with another good one. And it starts with this convention with this TV sitcom that everybody likes. With this talking TV. And yeah, which is some funny things that it shows as well. And yeah, again, this is a big deal to everybody in the show on here. And yeah, he gets brought out and seeing the winner name, and yep, it's Rigby and Mordecai, and signing this DVD set and says, "Meet me in the bathroom," that he wrote, and saying that he's pretty much being held captive. Yeah, he's pretty much being held captive at this point. Everything was all smooth and stuff back then, but when he didn't want to continue doing it, again, he's being forced to pretty much do it now, because continue doing this, even though he was wanting to refuse. And then these guys are wondering where he is, still in the bathroom, and he kicks the door, saying that they escaped, and go to his trailer, and bring out these soda cans, to basically to help him to be able to breathe, that he puts in his back. And wants Mordecai and Rigby to take him to this mountains. And yeah, of course they're about to get caught, which they get out of the back and drive off. And the exit is blocked, so they go through this poster and jump this ramp. And yeah, the others get stuck. And then they have helicopters and the other cars chasing after them. Like, yeah, this is getting way crazy. And trying to hit him off the side of the road. And one of the cars flying off. And yeah, 3 guys getting on the top and them launching some cans at them, making them fall onto the road. And yeah, causing these guys to go off of the road. And then this guy coming in and knocking Mordecai and Rigby, and yeah, saying if it was his turn to drive the computer TV, and Mordecai and them just throw the guy back. And then they got this missile launcher, and blows up the helicopter. And then they got this fire burning pile up that these fans have made, and they want the DVD set. And yeah, the other guys have surrounded them and saying about how the good guy always wins, and they're wanting to change that. Which yeah, brings out this guy with lots of weapons, and yeah, takes the TV. And the fans are just ripping up the car. And yeah, Mordecai and Rigby are trying to fight back, which then they see this boat coming and showing them the DVD, which they tackled that big guy with the weapons. And Mordecai and Rigby fight back and get the TV and release this air and in the bottle and giving it to all those guys, which then they have an explosion and get onto the boat and ending up driving to what it seems to be the mountains. But it's not exactly what they thought. It was just part of a gas station. Yeah, when they look at the card, it was just part of a gas station. But he still thinks it's very wonderful. He thinks it's still very cool. And yeah, we see this cool view of the sunset. Like a really, really good view. Excuse me. And they actually take it computer part off, screen off, and reveals that, of course, it's a man that is naked in there. I mean, of course, he was like, what do you expect? I wasn't an actual computer TV. And yeah, he gives them he writes on the postcard and saying, to Mordecai and Rigby, my true pals, always save room for dessert. A really, really sweet gesture that managed to do for him, that he managed to give to Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, a really good episode. And then we go to the next one, and it starts with everybody having fun at the park, and yeah, everybody just having a good time at the park, and Mordecai and Rigby and Pops having some time at the park, putting some mustard and mayonnaise, and putting the different, like, tomatoes and lettuce and meat, and yeah, that sandwich looks good. I'm not gonna lie, that sandwich looked good. And then these geese just start coming and destroying everything, and even hurting Pops too. And yeah, they're of course going towards Mordecai and Rigby, and yeah, they destroyed that good looking sandwich and throw it in the trash can and beat up punch the trash can. And of course, Mordecai and Rigby are telling Benson that they need to do something about those geese. And Benson's saying that he's got two guys that can do it, Mordecai and Rigby. And yeah, he's like, you better do it or you're fired. I mean, they do make a point saying that he always says that. And yeah, making him so angry, which yeah, they're like, okay, we're leaving. When he gets out of his chair and is all red, angry. And yeah, they're trying to do these rags, towels, and yeah, they're wrapping them up and then starting to whip Mordecai and Rigby with them. And then get gone goose spray, of what it looks like, which yeah, sprays them and smells like rotten eggs, they say, and yeah, attacking them as well, which then they go to Skip. But Skip says that he is not able to actually help them, or they're on their own with this one. But he does give some advice saying, what about ducks? Do you know any ducks? And then yeah, they go to the contacts and they go to baby ducks, and yep, the baby ducks call. Those baby ducks, if y'all remember. And they actually tell them lasers they'll be able to help. And yeah, they go through these to this bus, and yeah, we see all this goose poop all over the park. And sign the lasers, which yeah, they're all chasing it and flying away, and it seems like it all worked. But no, there's another goose. And yeah, it's all punching them and hurting them and knocking them back, which then this tree almost lands on them, but it gets destroyed by the baby ducks. They come to help. And yeah, the geese are saying of how it is the park is now theirs, gonna take over it. And yeah, forming into this giant mech-like version, four-headed of themselves, and the baby ducks also transform too. And yeah, we have this epic fight that goes down and this explosion, which yeah, a lot of cool fightings that happens here. Like, I always love the action scenes that they do here. And yeah, just destroying things and destroying on the house and getting a TV, which destroying it. And the baby ducks tell them that they have to do a fist bump. Or fist bump like in the air, which they do. And forms this really cool thing. And yeah, it has some different references to different episodes. Like those hand things. You know, that hand thing that Rigby used to when it came to cheating on arm wrestling, and Skips also used on Death to bring Rigby back to life. And we got those shoes, and we got the fanny pack, and we have the glove as well. Again, lots of cool references to past episodes. And yeah, this transformation is really cool. Even the excellent hat from the Excellent Challenge. And yeah, Rigby and Mordecai also getting transformed as well, and then firing away, launching this fist, and again, just a really cool fight sequence. And these also the power, that um keyboard, or not keyboard, but that the power thing that was from the early episodes. Like, I'm pretty sure if I remember the very first episode of the show, and using that as well, and using this sword, which, yeah, slicing them through, and yeah, them electrocuting and get electrocuted and start getting punched as well, which them saying that this fight isn't over. They'll continue and continue. And yeah, has this arm turning fire and punching them, which yeah, it causes this explosion and has the whole, pretty much the whole park on fire, or not fire, but all destroyed. And thanking the baby ducks. And yeah, Benson is of course angry with Rigby and Mordecai of how the whole park is pretty much destroyed, and blaming the baby ducks as well, which then the mama of the baby ducks comes and shames Benson, tells Benson he should be ashamed of yelling at her children and blaming them, and Mordecai and Rigby, because they pretty much just saved the world. And he's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. And yeah, it just walks away. And yeah, we get these cool little things too. That is really cool sights that we get to end the episode. Yeah, really good episodes here. I'd like to know what y'all think. I'm going to go to the next one.